All right, another nice little fun thing with CRIPPLIN D. I have JPT and we got Windstorm in chat as well. How you guys doing?
All good here. How are you?
I'm great.
You know, I felt really good, you know, finally getting Mephisto, and you could say it out loud that, hey, I'm gonna be fisting some people this week in Crucible. And then Odin decides to show up. Just says, yeah, I don't care about your Mephisto. Bye. So.
Oh, he wrecks. He wrecks Mephisto. And the funny thing is, as soon as he takes one turn and then he starts doing his passes every turn, that's Mephisto just dies. It's funny.
It's. I think it'll be a little bit better when he gets, you know, maybe a diamond on Mephisto and might have a little bit more health and stuff like that, but ooh, it's going to be interesting. But we do have... Go ahead.
I was going to say, this is us at the moment using, so I've nearly got my 7, but using just a 5 red Odin as well, and how much damage he does to Mephisto at the moment. So it's when he gets to 7/7, I haven't seen those in action yet.
Yeah, I saw someone had Odin in round 3, and I was like, there's no point. He's just gonna wipe out Mephisto. There's no reason for me to do anything because he's just gonna fall. So there's really nothing else I could do.
I had round 2, so the first day DD8 was open. My opponent was ranked 25 in the ranking to get Odin, so he used it Odin on my Mephisto second round. So I experienced it full force, what Odin was like, because I had such a good score as well. I was like, oh, this is great, I'm going to win this. And then I see his score, and he one-shot all my room. I was like, what?
Thanks a lot.
What happened?
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Well, we got THEIRISJOKER's defense here, and just like others, we already picked a room that we know we're going to change, but room 1, he's got Extreme Dorm in here. He said that some people do mess up from it, where they're trying to go in there and something messes up, boom, they kill somebody, but they can't perma-kill them, and then boom, they come back and they got no negative effects, so they snap off a little bit and they're gone. However, you can beat this. If you play it right, you can beat this. MOE North Star just wipes them out. But if you get stuck behind Rogue, you could have an issue. At least from what I've seen. If you get stuck behind Rogue too much, then you could have an issue if they're not strong enough to take them all out. Nightcrawler can still be a pain.
I mean, we've seen what Extreme do to people over many seasons now, and so in terms of turn order and who to take out first and all of that, people get all kinds of messed up with it. And also you've got to remember as well, they are fast. So them in room 1, they're gonna do a lot of damage with the striker mode.
Yeah, I love this team. It is really fast.
Yeah, they can definitely pose a problem.
They'll pop off with all that damage at tier 19. Yeah, you'll get in trouble fast if you don't take care of them.
3 Diamond Dorm as well. When he takes a turn, he's doing a lot of damage.
I'm jealous of that dorm. I'm jealous of that dorm. I wish I had one more diamond on him, but they're expensive.
I have a 3 diamond T19 dorm.
Yeah, I've got a 2 Diamond Dorm, and I can't justify getting
if he was a little cheaper, maybe, but it's okay. Room 2. Ooh, Orchids and Dorm.
Why Doom?
I think they're
Omega Sentinel's not out yet, but why Doom?
It's good of the bots for Nimrod to speed them up more.
Yeah, they'll speed up a bit more, but new warriors can run all over this. They're just not as fast as It looked good. It looked really good on paper, but New Warriors can just stomp right through them, especially with the bots. Once the bots drop, New Warriors is just slicing away, and then they're just going at it. And that Doom, I don't think is going to get triggered fast enough because of the 2 diamonds.
No.
Yeah, he's got 2 diamonds on him. I would probably, I would say take off the ISO and throw like a striker green 1 just to bring him down, just so that way he can get triggered. He gets triggered, you're taking LDS. And LDS is no joke. If she's taking 3 turns in a row, she's taking 3 turns in a row, someone's getting messed up. Someone's getting wrecked. But yeah, even Hive Mind. Hive Mind would do it too. Same thing with it. You could take Hive Mind in here when the bots drop and just get nuts. But that Doom is too big for anything really, anything big to happen. I think that's what it would be. I would have put Doom probably right next to Lady Deathstrike, or probably in between LDS and Scientist Supreme.
Yeah.
Because that's who I'm gonna go after. Those 2.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe swap places with Sentinel and Doom.
Just so that way they go after one of them, you're gonna have to go after Doom and give him a little bit more damage. Even though he'll be slowed, he'll get the 50% once he triggers. And you better pray you don't hit him again. But
Who's the priority target on this team?
Usually Scientist Supreme, because she gives the speed up. She'll give the speed up if she takes a turn. So you want her not to have that. And you go right after her, tunnel the hell out of her, and keep her slowed. Well, just rewind her enough times, she'll be fine. Same thing with LDS. Just spread the offense down between the 2 of them and stay away from Doom. You stay away from Doom, you'll be fine. Kill both of them, they'll start taking out something. One of the Sentinels will drop, and the next thing you just go, Deathpool is going to start going nuts.
Yeah.
So it's up for grabs, yeah, but I would say in this particular section, if they got Doom all the way to the far right and not trying to get hit, deal with the other side first, then come back to Doom and then just tunnel him, and you should be okay.
I mean, honestly, I would swap places with. I would put Doom close to Scientist Supreme. Because
they want to get rid of her.
I do that in Arena. I do that in Arena, so he has a better chance of getting dropped at a suboptimal time, too. So, I mean, if you're not going to pull him off defense, I'd just say placement swap close to Scientist.
This is Irish Joker's get fucked team. Pretty much, you're gonna have a bad day in this room. Illuminati can't do this. It's a very, very bad match as a mirror or trying to, but most of the time you don't have Mephisto or Skrull on offense, so this is a very bad team. This is a very bad room for people. He says he usually 9 out of 10 times they don't fully clear.
Yeah.
I can see it going wrong quickly at this room. So
this is scary.
Yeah.
This is really scary. Yes, 4 million. 4.3 million. Yes, scary. Scary. Can he get it? Well. That Gore's not built up fully yet. He could throw another diamond on Skrull. He could throw another diamond on Gladiator. He could throw another couple diamonds on freaking Thanos. So yeah, it could get bigger, and then it could scare the hell out of you. I'm scared of this room just looking at it. Room 4. Woo! Room 4.
Yeah, I like this. I've used it myself personally, and I've seen people struggle with this. Like, they normally take out 1 or 2 characters, but it's generally either a timeout or they do get wiped. So it's majority of the time basically it works. Like, it gets you a win.
This one, I would love to see how. I think Lizard would help him out here, and just run right through him really fast. But then again, if you use SD Eternals, it should be fine-ish. The only thing I would change is move Pav. Switch Pav and like Penny. That way they don't go after Pav right away and rewind Pav. I'd rather have Pav go than Penny.
Yeah.
Even though Penny does hit everybody and she might stun somebody, but Pav does, his damage is ridiculous. He just does too much damage. So at least if he might snap off, you might have a chance, but SD Eternals might take these guys out really quick. So I would say,
I believe
but this one can have some fun with it.
I believe the Illuminati would kill this too if it were close to this size, maybe a little bit smaller.
Well, the only problem with Illuminati is if they use that on this room, that's a win, because you, especially if you're on about with Captain Britain with Illuminati. If it's free to play with our team, maybe, but then again, there's still a strong team to free to play Illuminati.
Yeah.
Free to play Illuminati might do a little bit, but I think it would struggle just a little bit till they catch their footing and then go. But if they got Brixit, now this team falls flat. But then it would be, like you said, it'd be a win for another room because you'd want to use them for there. So that would be the issue.
That's what you always got to think about. Sometimes you want to bait.
I would bait somebody.
Yeah.
Bait them. Out of time, Surfer. Wow. I don't dislike it. Yeah, I don't dislike it.
It's a fishy sinker.
It is. They get a lot of deflex.
Yep.
I'd run Kestrel instead of Surfer. Just because they're getting the defense down.
The defense down would help, but that would mean somebody else. They would have to take a turn for them to proc the defense down. So I mean, even though Kestrel hits like a freaking truck, Kestrel would probably be the only one that takes a turn, and the rest of them are a little bit slower than most. But if it does trigger Captain America and Black Knight, then you're kind of going back and forth between them, but you're stuck on both of them, and somebody else in there would have to take a turn. And you're hoping one of them do, but I think the deflex might help him out. I like Surfer because he gets incredibly faster.
Yeah.
So he gets that speed, which is great. So he's gonna go faster and faster and faster, and that's good. And he puts out heal block. Hopefully he doesn't get blind, so then he still does it. But I don't dislike it.
There. Yeah, he's tanky, and so he doesn't die quickly as well. So again, sometimes the efficiency side helps a hell of a lot. And
yeah, this might get the. They're still gonna die. Someone's gonna run through this, but if you could cost them a couple of turns, might work out great.
Or I mean, maybe Kestrel instead of Starnak too.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, Starnak gives some extra health to them, so that might be a good thing.
And Drain,
and Drain. So not too bad, but the Surfer thing I like, or Kestrel. I mean, she might delete somebody turn one because she's super, if she's built. But if she's not, then she's just basically there just to be cannon fodder. Surfer, however, has got high resistance, high focus. He's going to try to slap somebody.
I think also the thing with using Kestrel is Kestrel is used on a few counters for defensive teams. That becomes quite important with. So you kind of want it on and off then.
Yeah, my jaw's holding down for this one, but I think he's just using it just because. It's not a bad idea, but if they get rolling, it wouldn't be a bad thing. But
I think to me, this team is kind of just dead. Like it's not really. It's been solved too easily, basically, and you can take this out with a lot of stuff. and you don't need much to take it out with as well. Especially
True.
with how
I
much-
think the tangled web part plus Kestrel and them. I think it would. The only one that probably wouldn't struggle is Kestrel because she can cleanse herself. But like tangled web, them getting their first turn off is great. But if they're blocked or blinded, then crap. What do they start doing?
Yeah.
Because then it might mess it up just a little bit, which is fine. And if MILF snaps off and slows them down and starts over again, then you're like, oh crap, now what do I do? So it might work, it might not, but I would love to see what happens here first.
Well, this is an example as well. Free to play to Illuminati destroys this thing.
Pegasus might not be the easiest answer, only because of the room rules. The room rules kind of scare me a little bit, only because you're going to get blinded on the ult or blocked on the special. So you're kind of going to be a little bit screwed after you go turn 1, and then you're like, what do I do? So
Yeah.
if it works for you and you figured it out, go ahead, do that same one. It's just, I'm looking at it as, hey, if you're stuck blind and blocked, you kind of got to use it, but you're also giving them a chance to take a turn and drop the charges, which you don't want to do.
Yeah.
But just so anybody that did pick on the prediction, I'll tell you now, the room that we did pick is 6. We did say that this room is probably what they should change because we don't know why it's here.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Too easy to count.
It's there to be there.
Yeah, it's just there. Go ahead, be there. But it's not a bad team. It's just you might want to break them up and use them somewhere else, but hey, whatever. You're good with it, but let's see. If both of y'all had to give it between, let's say, 1 and 3 diamonds, what are you guys giving this guy's defense today?
I'll give it a 2. I think a 2 is pretty fair for it. Because there's a couple
I
really
like
good
it.
rooms in it, and then the others are kind of like very pop standard.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3
Oh.
because I'm not at this level. This is
Oh.
really good for me.
Damn, Windstorm's going all
Give me
out.
Yeah, Windstorm's
This
just
man's
throwing it out
generous.
there, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Windstorm, throw it out. Yeah, fuck it, throw it all out there. I'm giving it still a 2. It's not a great one. It's not supremely hard, but hey, it's fine. Do what you gotta do. If it's getting you the wins, keep it. But that room 6 is just throwing me off just a little bit. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. But yeah, thanks JPT, Windstorm. Grazie, my guys. Grazie.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Mhm.